master of bigotry for the message on the reader board. K2 Stephen Mayer is live in Hood River for us tonight. Stephen, what does the sign say?
Well, Deb, it actually has two different messages up on this sign. The first one says, only the Bible is God's word, holy book. Quran is just another book. And then if you flip around on the other side of this sign, another message. This one says, wake up, Christians. Allah is not our God, Muhammad, not greater than Jesus. Now, I spoke to the pastor who put these words up on this sign. He says he's not trying to offend anyone, but a lot of people here, including the mayor, say these messages need to come down. The view of Mount Adams from the Belmont Drive Missionary Baptist Church is beautiful, but many say the message outside of the church is downright ugly.
I literally had to stop and back up and make sure I saw what I saw, and I was profoundly offended and upset by it.
Hood River resident Eric Cohn first spotted the message while he was out for a bike ride. He couldn't believe what he was reading, and he isn't the only one.
I was really annoyed and sad.
That's Hood River Mayor Paul Blackburn.
I'm annoyed that in this political season there's a solid case of ugly going on, and I think that norms up this kind of behavior. It makes people feel like, oh, it's okay to be a bigot now.
Both are concerned this sign sends the wrong message about their town. Cohn was so worried he even wrote a letter to the editor of the local paper.
This one guy wrote in here that I'm a terrorist almost, and I mean, you ought to see what he put in here.
A letter that Pastor Michael Harrington spotted. Harrington is defending the messages he put on the sign. He says everyone is overreacting.
I'm not politically correct. I've never been politically correct, but I think I'm biblical correct, and that's what matters to me.
Harrington says he harbors no hate towards Muslims or Islam, only that he's trying to educate others about his religion.
It isn't against any particular denomination or anything else. It's just the fact that I have taught and will continue to teach that I have one God, one way of salvation, and one Bible that's holy.
And Harrington tells me people have been tampering with the sign, changing the message to read, Lady Gaga is our God. So he's upset about this as well. The church changes the message up on the reader board every month, but he says it won't be changing before then. He invites anyone who has a problem with these messages over for coffee and donuts so they can discuss it in person. Reporting live from Hood River, Stephen Mayer, K2 News.